Depression is dangerous. Detoxification of depression is necessary. This question constantly should remind us about Joseph and his personality. The incident of Joseph being sold took place thousands of years ago. The anecdote goes like this. Joseph was one of the sons of Jacob in the Old Testament. He was loved a lot by his father. He was sent to his brothers who were shepherds to deliver food by his father. A young boy Joseph, probably a teenager, was beaten unfairly and was sold by his own brothers to complete strangers out of ego and jealousy that their father loved Joseph more. It was more worsening for him when he was resold by the strangers who brought him from his brothers to Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh, the king of Egypt. Goods are meant to be sold, and a person or human is not a good. Imagine, what thoughts would have crossed the young boy's mind in such a bad situation? He did not return to his home again. On his way to his brothers, he might have thought, I will spend time with them and then go back home and tell my father how I've spent time with my brothers. But his life was shattered. He could not return to his parents. His own brothers whom he trusted had harmed him. He lost all his people in a moment. Even if he was alive, he wasn't free to go back to his own people. Imagine yourself in the same situation. They might have ill-treated Joseph. He would have gone through several discouraging, and many other negative feelings. This is what we call depression. Depression gives the following thoughts. The people I consider mine have left me alone. There is no purpose in life. Why should I even continue living this life? I want to leave everything and go far away or isolate myself from everyone. Suicidal thoughts. And many other negative thoughts. One of the common causes of negative thoughts in youngsters these days is not receiving more likes, follows, or attention from someone or a group of people is making people depressed these days. Just because someone is not giving you the same attention you give them or how much you expected does not mean the world is ending. The main question: what should be done to overcome depression? Let us see what the Bible has for this, because Bible is every man's manual given by Emmanuel. Proverbs 16:32. Better a patient person than a warrior, one with self-control than one who takes a city. Do not listen to wrong friends and get their habits. Bad company corrupts good character. Once children grow and get into teenage, they feel they know everything when the fact is exactly the opposite of it. To face some problems, our hearts should be strong and stable. Do not let your heart distract you. What do you see? Most of you will see a black dot. If a small black dot is only concentrated on the huge white canvas, then there is no scope for the future. This black dot might be your past or whatever negative thoughts you are having in your head. Do not concentrate on that small black dot. There is a huge canvas that is the future ahead. One of the main causes of depression is something that has happened in the past or negative thoughts in your own head which might not be true in most cases and rarely about the future. Points to remember. The Lord was insulted, his clothes were taken off, and he was put on a cross. He was in the worst position than us. We, humans, took his clothes, but out of love, he clothed us with clothing of salvation. We are in a better position or life than many believers who lived before us were. There were a lot of people before us who faced the same scenario, went through the same situation, yet have overcome it, and we are not the first person to go through this. One day even we will look back and laugh at the way we worried after we solved the problem, but right now, we have to struggle for keeping our minds in our control. We have everything in our hands now, like great technology. We need to utilize it properly and optimally without getting depressed. Therefore, stop concentrating on what happened in the past or negative thoughts and look forward to the bright future God has given you. Hope this helps.
I know it's not easy. But trust me. You can do it. Help others and help yourself too.
So, this is how you overcome depression.